We are Si and Sophie. This is Coastal News, a home and away podcast, your weekly episode companion podcast for your favourite Aussie soap.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Coastal News, a home and away podcast. First look. This is the Sunday night episode where we sprint ahead into the week following. The week following last week's podcast. Yeah, the week ahead. As we try and work out what's coming up this week, what week last week was. We had a great discussion on the podcast yesterday. So if you haven't heard that yet, go back. We release a podcast episode every Saturday morning from 6 a.m. where you can hear our discussion about last week's episodes and action from Down Under, and then come back, and this is your little gaze ahead as we try and work out from the episode synopsis what on earth is going to happen on Home and Away. We often get involved with yourselves as well, so make sure you do get in touch with us. Next week we're going to have a bumper, Your Say on the Bay, capturing all the comments on the goings on, because the episodes at the moment are really compelling. We've been saying that, haven't we? About that, and so there's lots of things to share, so do get in touch. You can find us on social media, Coastal News Pod, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, where else, Blue Sky, Threads, or on emails, coastalnewspod@gmail.com, and we'll hear from you next week. But until then, we want to work out what's going to happen and what we're going to be talking about. Sophie, how you doing?
Hello, I'm good, thank you. Are you?
I'm all right. Ready for Cash to go bursting into Reefton Lakes.
Oh yeah, definitely. He can burst wherever he likes. Yes.
Last week, I wouldn't even need to warn you. Last week, I was saying, I texted you, going, "Oh, Cash is running today again."
I know. I appreciated that heads
Know
up.
your audience. Yeah.
And it was a good running scene as well. It went full body. Yeah.
Yeah. Slow mo.
Yeah.
You name it.
Slow mo. The camera panned down right from the top to the bottom. I was into that. Thank you, cameraman. Thank you, director.
Approved.
Approved.
Signed, sealed. Yes, so I think we're in for a big week again. The episodes are just going and going and going, aren't they, at the moment?
Yeah.
Literally not stopped since we came back, I reckon. There's not been anything now, kind of a bit of filler this.
No, it's been. I think there was maybe a week where it sort of lagged a bit, but only because the week before and the week after were really, fast paced and full of drama. So yeah, since Christmas, I feel like we haven't had a minute to breathe.
No. I feel like there's been a definite sort of this is going to be the year. I think there's been a bit of that going on. We've had a revamp and a refresh of the titles. The show's on form.
Yeah.
Right, Monday, then, you'll know that your episodes are available on the 5 app from 6 a.m. if you want to do that. I'm loving that way of doing things. It really makes my schedule much more looser. But we also tweet along live every evening, don't we, as the episode goes out on 5 Star at 6:30. You can, of course, catch the repeats at lunchtime on Channel 5 as well. But we're there every weeknight. Come and join us on the hashtag Home and Away UK, and share your thoughts with us. If you're not on Twitter, just drop us an email and we'll read them out. But what is going to be happening as we sit down and tuck into Monday's episode? We're about to find out. But first, I need an episode number.
Okay, I think I can remember because I did watch the Friday. I had to watch the Friday one on streaming, and I think it was 8/4/21. So that makes the next one 8/4/22.
Well, we're going to run out of Secco, aren't we?
Yeah,
we're going to run out of Secco.
You would with me around anyway. To be fair.
I'm going to ship a crate of Semyon doll.
Oh, love it. I love a crate of Semyon, yes.
Yes.
Send it over.
It's due to arrive just in time for your birthday.
That's freaking ages away.
So until then...
Die of thirst before then, love. Come on.
Until then, you'll just have to... I'll have to do an IOU on all these episode numbers.
All right, then. All right.
Right, so Monday, 6:35 start. Cash puts his life on the line.
Oh no! It should be Tim. I thought Tim was bait, not Cash.
Tim's agreed to be bait, which I think's criminal. Because, like, the
poor
poor guys,
guy.
you just want to leave everyone to it. You'd be like, I'm out of this godforsaken town. You're all nuts. And
You
I've
made
done
your
nothing.
bed.
Yeah, I would. I know you're trying to avoid the trailers, aren't you?
Yeah, I
Are you
didn't
still
watch it.
doing that?
Yeah, I haven't been as soon as the home and away, you know the bit at the end when the home and
bumper.
away flashes up and that beautiful kind of purpley background. When that comes up, I switch it off now.
Right, okay. So I'll keep quiet then.
Oh, what have you seen?
Because it was quite an exciting, thrilling trailer.
Oh, was it?
On Friday.
See, that's what I was worried about because the last thing I saw was Cash saying, "Would you help? Would you do something to help?" And Tim going, "You know, is this because I don't know what did he say?" And then Rose had to tell them to pipe down, like stop fighting, you two. That's pretty much the last thing I saw, I think.
Right, interesting.
I can't remember what happened after that.
So Cash is obviously involved somehow. I think he's gone tearing up there, hasn't he? But he's obviously
he said he was going to the cinema, didn't he? He said he was going to go and check out the cinema. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, but obviously his life gets on the line again when he gets there.
So is he just gone straight in, bowled straight in, and she's there with the syringe?
Yeah, and Ket, yeah.
The horse trank, yeah.
Tim plays a dangerous game, so he's obviously with him and involved somehow. And then it says Nerida makes a desperate final move.
Oh. I don't
Desperate
know.
and final.
Final. The word final is interesting. Final move. Because either she's doing something to herself, because if Cash is barreled in there and he's about to arrest her, she could have injected herself as her final move so she doesn't get, you know what I mean? Or she could be killing off, well, whoever's in there, if it's Tim or Eden, I don't know.
It does sound like her final move, which doesn't sound very well. I'd be a bit annoyed if she ends up dead, you know, because like I said on the pod yesterday, this is baked into mental health.
Yeah,
this story. I know
but
she's doing some dreadful
health
things.
And self-harm kind of go hand in hand as well, don't they? So it's not
true.
That escalation. I don't know.
We were informed by the script as well that ketamine is deadly.
Yes. In high doses, absolutely. It's horse tranquilizer, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
And not being funny, but Abby and Eden are much smaller than a horse, you know? Yeah.
So, interesting Monday, I think. That'll wake me up.
You don't need your coffee on Monday.
Justin fears that Lyric is over.
Eh?
Now, last week we were planning their comeback at Salt.
Oh, shit. But is it to do with Eden? Because the final move could have been something to do with Eden.
Oh, shit, yeah.
So if we've got no bassist, we've got no band. I hope it's not that. Oh, God. That's quite... I'm not being funny, Justin, but if it is that, you're being a bit cold, love.
If one can band with no drums, one might be able to band with no bassist.
The lack of drums really upsets me. It really upsets me, especially as I know that Tane, in real life, Ethan plays drums. Yeah. I'm like, this is a no-brainer.
And you can bloody hear him.
It's the keyboard. It's the backing track on the keyboard. Yeah. Honestly, I think Kirby's carrying all the instruments that you can't see. Kirby's got them on her keyboard. She just presses a button.
I think you might be right. Oh dear. So, don't tease us. Is Lyric over or what? Remy makes a stand.
Hey, I'm confused.
Like a lectern?
Oh. Didn't he say? Max said, you've got 2 weeks. And then Lyric have got to perform in Salt, and Justin was like, no, and Remy was like, yes, fine.
Yeah.
And then Justin was like, "How are we going to be ready in 2 weeks' time?" And that's the last time we saw, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So what's going
But what's
on?
he making a stand against?
I don't know.
Against the ban being over?
But then if Eden is in trouble, like if Eden's in hospital because she's had a ketamine overdose, you know what I mean? Like, it's... I don't know.
The show must go on. Showbiz, doll.
I know he's gone a bit cold since he became a millionaire or whatever, but that's harsh. Yeah, don't know.
Yeah, I'm a bit. I know Remy's passionate and wants the band back together, and I think in this situation, it probably does need someone to drive it forward. Otherwise, it'll never happen.
Yes,
But I'm a bit disappointed with the way he's going about a few of these things.
Yeah.
And
it's too like narrow focused. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, you're right.
Tunnel vision.
Yeah.
He's not thinking about other people. He's just going, right, I bought this, I put a deposit down on this house, we're all going to move, and I'm only just telling it now, even though I've spent all the money, and we're going to
Yeah.
go back to Salt, and we're going to do a gig in
Yeah.
2 weeks' time that I've not told you about yet. It's like,
oh, and pack your bikini, we're going on holiday.
yeah, it's all a bit like me.
Yeah.
Like, he's got the Leah main character energy thing going on.
Yeah, he has. You're right. And do you know what's funny though? Like his whole character was, he comes from this filthy rich family, but he wants nothing to do with it because he's always forged it. Why has he spent 52 years scrounging on a sofa if he was just going to do this?
Excuse me, doll. I think you're fine. It's 28.
Not a day over.
28, doll. He's just had a bad paper round, obviously.
Oh, bless him.
I know.
Bless him. Yeah, what was the point of all that, though? All that strife?
I know, that I'm struggling artist shit.
Yeah. Right, John lets the cat out of the bag.
Oh.
Now.
Is this Harper?
Yeah, is this related to...
Harper's miserable.
Do you think he's had a word with Tani?
God.
Do you think he was out?
Someone needs to spell it out to the bloody mouth breather that she's not happy, because he's just not picking up on any of the cues, is he? He's just standing there. He literally was catching flies the other day with his mouth open. I was like, shut your mouth and listen.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, is this wedding common knowledge? Because there was a point last week, wasn't there, where Harper was shocked because they needed the wedding, they needed Felicity's death certificate, didn't they?
Oh, that was awful.
And and Harper was a bit shocked that he hadn't told Cash yet. Do you think like John's saying things out around town, and it's coming to light that like Tane seems a bit sort of ashamed that it's happening? Maybe that's something else it could be.
I mean, everybody in the town went to the first 2 weddings that he had to flick. You know, the one that didn't happen because of the petrol station crash, and then the one there was people that were at the first one but not at the second one. But there's still quite a lot of people at the second one, wasn't there? And they didn't they have a reception after that one as well? So a lot of people have been involved in the Flick and Tane romance and the Flick and Tane wedding. And they'll probably have opinions on this one. Like, I think deep down, I think Tane knows that this wedding isn't really for the right reasons, and he doesn't want to hear. Because who found out about it this week in Salt? Was it Remy and Justin? It wasn't it?
Mac, wasn't it?
Yeah, but then she said something like, "Oh yeah, you've got to do
quite
something."
Brutal.
No, she said something. He came in for a takeaway. He said, "Oh, Harper's feeling a bit better today. I've come in for a takeaway." And she said something like, "Oh yeah, you better make your pregnant fiance happy or something." And Justin went, "Fiance, have we missed something?" And Remy shook his hand and said, "Oh, congratulations, mate. Didn't know you'd proposed." That happened this week. So they were shocked because they were like, "Oh, didn't know anything about it." And then Max said, "Oh, well, you're not telling people." And he goes, "Oh, I've told the important people."
Oh God.
Yeah, which is he's not told anyone. He's told John because he needs John, and he's told Mac because Dana told Mac.
Dana, because she had to go in for a stiff drink.
Yeah, so he's not told anybody. Yeah, he is. He's hiding it, isn't he? Because he knows it's a sham.
It's a sham. Yeah. So as John gone walking in with his folder to the diner, and everyone's like, "What's that all about?"
Yeah. Oh, didn't he say he went to Mac, didn't he, and said, "I'm the chosen one"? And she said, "Oh, I knew you were special." And he goes, "No, I'm officiating the wedding." So yeah, there we go. He's going to be doing that all over town.
Yeah. Good on him, I say.
Yeah.
Dana enlists some help for her next scheme.
Eh? Scheme. Her next scheme. What does she normally scheme about? Her next scheme sounds like
Her
she's
next one. Yeah.
what does she normally scheme over? I'm confused.
Tupperware didn't work out, so
pyramid doll, pyramid. She's selling vapes now. A bit more 2025 than Tupperware. I don't know. Where's Xander as well? Like, she's just come back from the city, hasn't she? And she's not mentioned him since.
Is Xander back?
No, she went to see him in Melbourne, didn't she?
Oh yeah. She was just very flippant, like, "Oh yeah, I had a nice weekend."
Yeah, but the week before she was pining for him, and now she's like forgot all about him. Not lovesick, and mournful this week. No.
No, that's true. Very weird. Very, very weird. Leah plays with fire.
Oh God.
Something else to get arrested for, love.
Is she the new arsonist of the bay, or is this is this metaphorical? Oh, Leah.
She got kept behind, didn't she? When I keep calling them Sex and the City girls, got let go.
Yeah.
Is she in more deep doo-doo? And she seems to have this fire in her belly for something now.
She got cautioned, didn't she? She didn't get she wasn't fined, but they did say she got to keep her nose clean, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Did she get fined? I don't remember them saying she got fined.
No, but she didn't get done or anything. But she felt quite thrilled about it. Like, it didn't deter her, did it? Like, she felt like, in fact, it gave her a really big sex drive.
I know. Well, it gave Justin one as well, didn't it? Because he was like, "Oh, I like to see you like this," and I was like, "Ugh!"
Justin's a man, right? And when opportunity knocks, he's not going to say no.
Oh, she's all revved up. Yeah.
And she's playing with fire. Whatever.
What's that about?
Yeah. Or is it related to the scheme? Or John letting cats out the bag? Who knows?
Leah setting fire to the cats? What's going on? What's happening? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, here we go. How long can Harper hide her feelings?
I'd say 2 episodes.
Shall I read the next line and see? Scroll. Leah digs her heels in. What's Leah doing?
Poor Justin. That sounds painful.
Yeah. That's what the playing with fire is. They're doing wax.
Oh.
Candle wax.
And then she's walking up and down his back now.
Yeah. The poor guy be black and blue.
She's a dominatrix. Poor Theo sleeping in the garage.
Not been home for weeks.
He's in a sleeping bag in the back of a Toyota. Oh, poor guy.
Harper dishes Dana a severe warning.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Is Dana's scheme related to Harper, do you think? Do you think she found out that John also is privy to Harper's feelings?
Maybe.
And she's...
Is it an intervention?
Because Dana and John work together. It wouldn't be...
No.
On the Polaris one day talking about Harper.
Because Dana saw her crying when John was there, and John covered it up. Do you remember? Dana walked in and she went, "Why have you been crying?" And he went, "Oh, women and weddings and pregnancy hormones."
She knows he knows something, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Rue gets unexpected news. Oh, not another one up the duff.
Oh my god. What could that be? Unexpected news. She's won the Coastal News crossword.
Before her father, who's been doing it for 84 years.
Since the womb. Oh dear.
Oh.
I don't know.
Unexpected news for Rue. That sounds like an unexpected storyline for Rue.
It does. Yeah.
I wonder if it's the fostering. Because we
Oh.
know that's her potential thing, don't we?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Could be.
Or no, I'm trying to relate it to anything else we've read, but Rue's not really involved. Rue was like Marilyn, really. She was quite a nice protester.
Yeah, she was fairly civil. Unless it's something, I mean, could it be news from someone that's off screen, like Martha or Ryder or
Yeah, could be. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I can't think of anything that she's involved with right now.
Eden faces Remy. So there's something going on there, isn't there?
Oh.
Do you know?
Eden's alive though. Yay!
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Post slap, she's okay.
Yeah.
But the whole Remy taking a stand, the ban might be being over. It sounds like it could be Eden is the one that's maybe.
She's just been freaking kidnapped and injected with ketamine. I don't think she'd be thinking about doing a gig in Salt.
Yeah, yeah. And he wants her to get up there on that stage
and sing Someone Like You. You know, ooh, yeah. No, I wouldn't be feeling it either. I'd be like, dude, I need a couple of weeks at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You make me fall apart when you inject me with cat.
Tie me to a steel post. Yeah. She needs a holiday. She needs to go back on that holiday that didn't really happen.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Cash lays his cards on the table. I hope that's to do with Eden and nothing else, because I'm getting fed up of that merry-go-round.
But he's alive. That's good.
Oh. Right, Dana confronts Tani.
Oh.
I'm going to like this because obviously, president of the Dana fan club. I think Dana needs to take charge and stop pussyfooting.
Yeah, this is interesting.
And especially if, like, what was it earlier? Harper dishes her a severe warning. Like, things are obviously broken down between Dana and Harper here.
Yeah.
Good. He deserves to hear it.
He does. It's the whole shoot the messenger thing, isn't it? So she's going to be the enemy now.
It's worth it in the long run. Sometimes you got to do a cost benefit analysis of these things.
I love it. It's so businesslike. Has she got graphs and charts?
Yep.
Yeah. She's like weighing up all the scenarios. Well, if I do it, this is what's going to happen. But if in the long run, I'm going to save myself hours of talking to Harper about the demigod. Yeah.
So she's done the old cost benefit analysis, and she's like,
yeah.
Final line of the week. Rue's determined.
Rue's determined.
Rue is determined.
Oh, good for her. I don't know what to say about that. It's very vague. Determined to what?
Determined to see through a new storyline.
Yeah, she must be. I've no idea. No idea what that's
Find
about.
out on Friday, Dal.
I will.